today more than ever. Hello, friends. Yeah, alright.
Hello, friends. If you find yourself cooped up at home a little bit more recently for reasons outside of your control, wondering how are you going to get that exercise that you never once got before, well, I'm here to show you a few household items for you to access the flow, get out of your head, and start moving. When you access the flow state, it brings you into the present moment, allows infinite possibilities to exist. What household items, you might be asking, we could use to access that flow state? We're getting a little creative, huh? Oh, we can spin an umbrella, you can spin a cane, you can spin a golf club, you can spin a dowel, you can spin a broom, a freaking selfie stick, you can spin a curtain rod, you can spin so many things you can spin. If you don't have a fire staff laying around, you can do what I did 20 years ago. See, I found a mop, I unscrewed it, I put some socks on the end, and I spun that shit around for days and days and months. Now, if you don't have a mop, who the hell doesn't have a selfie stick laying around? Everybody's got curtains that aren't doing a damn thing. So, just grab your curtain rod off. It's actually quite nicely weighted too. The only thing is it's got a little slide action going on to it. So you're going to need a little tape or something to that extent. Most likely it's not going to be safe. But neither is living. You can always do what I did, which is grab a mop. Now, this is not a mop, this is a broom. But it still works the same. Give that a little unscrew. You've got yourself a pretty nice rod here. In fact, all we'd have to do is add a little bit of weight to this. Maybe find a balance point in the middle and mark it. We'd have ourselves a pretty good staff. One way to do that is you could roll out a strip of duct tape, put a bunch of pennies on it because they're not worth a damn, tape them around the edges, then take that old sock of yours, or a pretty sock, whatever you want to do, wrap that around there to give yourself a little bit of cushion, and you got yourself the weights on the end. Then balance it, because it might not be perfectly centered at that point. You might have some additional random things on the side. So just find the balance point of it and mark that with a little piece of tape. Got yourself a good staff. If nature's your thing, and perhaps you have a little bit in your backyard, and you want to test your luck, put on the best hazmat suit that you got. Glove it up, mask it up. I was lucky and found an old codpiece from a costume I had a while. Covered me up real nice. And go outside and see if you can find yourself a stick, a straight stick. Be creative. Now, I got lucky and took the adventure. Let's tune in real quick and see what that looked like.
We gotta be careful out here. You just never know.
I'm moving into position.
That was close, but we got it. We got the bamboo, and it's high grade. I hope my neighbors didn't see me. Again, remember, with a staff, the two most important things is a little bit of weight on the outsides and the balance point marked in the center. You can spin just about anything. Brings me to my next point. What about poi? Poi. So many different ways that we can make a set of poi. The easiest way, raid your roommate's room when she's taking a staycation to the bathroom. You can find some nice nylon thingies. I don't know what they are, but they're shiny. Really cool. Or, if you didn't have any of those, and you can get some of these things. I don't even know what these are either.
Ay, ay, ay. What the hell? What the fuck would wear these? Anyways.
What you can do with these is just cut them right here, and they'll open them up just like these, like a tube sock. Okay, everybody's got a tube sock laying around. So you open that up, and you got to find some weight to stick inside of it. I got really lucky and found some weird shaped ball things. I have them laying around somewhere. Now, you could also use a tennis ball. You also use this weird little ball. Even if you had to, you could use one of these things. What does anybody ever use these for anyways? Okay? Again, we want a little bit of weight out at the ends. Tennis ball can be a little bit light, so you could slice it open. Some pennies in there. Not too many, because that can definitely hurt. If you can't find yourself any sorts of socks of any bits, everybody's got a little bit of rope laying around somewhere. Now with the rope, you got to get creative again. Okay? Maybe you take a slice out of here, and then you put a hole in there, and then you put that through there, and then you put it through, and then you tie a knot, and you pull it back, and boom. You got yourself a tether coming right out of a tennis ball. You could make yourself a handle by just doing an easy little knot like that. Boom.
That's a horrible handle right there. I would make it much bigger if it was me, which it is. So I'm going to make it much bigger. Boom, there we go. You got a little handle. No problem. You'll be spinning poi in seconds.
You could even take a tennis ball. You could cut a hole in that thing right there. Then you can wrap it around the tennis ball. Boom! I just won that game.
Right in my fucking teeth.
There truly is no better time than right now to give back to yourself. Get your flow access going on. Enter the flow state. See how it relaxes yourself, just like me. Super relaxed. Now I hope you found this video slightly useful. You'll be able to turn a mop into a staff, some socks into a poi. That's pretty useful stuff these days. Perhaps you can join me in my virtual classes. We can learn a little bit of the structure of it. Open up a whole foundation of opportunity for movement. If you wouldn't like to join me, that's fine as well. There's tons of YouTubes online in which you can find a vast array of information to take you down any rabbit hole that you would like to go down.
With poi, staff, hoop, fans, rope darts, palm torch. I'm sure I'm forgetting some. Dragon staff, double staff, contact staff.
You got an array of options out there.
And the flow is strong right now.
We need more of this in our lives. So get your warrior spirit on. Grab your machete and cut down some bamboo and join me in the flow.